Hey, what's happening? It's a boy Mutupi. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. On today's video, we are going to be looking at the markets. Like I did say when I did post in the Telegram public group, whereby I was like, guys, we're going to be looking at how we actually did take the trades that we took during the week and how we're able to capitalize off most of them. So I know that I did a video about speaking about some of the trades that we took. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be referring to the yesterday's positions and today's positions. So yesterday's one, there was I think a trade that went against us, one trade, and then the next trade that we came through with, we actually saw some opportunities from it, and today also we're able to capitalize. But I think that's the main purpose of me being able to just shoot this video, whereby you'd be able to just see some of the trades and see how I see the markets, because this is the best way that I can literally share the way that I see the market. So let us get straight to it. If you haven't, guys, make sure that you make sure that you have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, because I do speak about things such as the forex market, the financial markets in general, and also some of the way forwards and opportunities that I happen to meet up with in my journey. So yeah, just make sure that you have already subscribed. And if you're not in the Telegram public group, guys, it's the first link that I'll leave in the description box, because that's where I share some of my trade ideas. What I'm going to be showing you guys here is things that I have already shared in the Telegram public group. So if you haven't, make sure that you are in it. So yeah, let us get straight to it, guys. So on our side here, you can simply see that we've got US30 right here. So far, this is the trade that we had. But let me walk you guys, before it was like this, let me walk you guys to where it all started. So with this, I believe that we started somewhere around the 30th. So the 30th is actually the day before. It's a yesterday, I mean, yeah. So the 31st, which is here, price, we kept on trying to see some buyers here, and price kept on moving downwards. We are seeing some buyers here, price move downwards. Then like, okay, no, I think it's wise of us to involve structure, because yeah, one thing that I like is that you can simply see this was a candlestick confirmation. So for us, it was a perfect buy, but it just didn't go well. And then here we're seeing third touches, price would be able to just push up from here. But one thing that I noticed is that the way that it shot downwards, there was something tricky with it. So I just had to be wise in terms of how do I capitalize in a market that is pushing so hard downwards. So I had to stay away from this one. But it was actually today, you can see here with the way prices reacted, I highly believe it's as wise of us to let the market cool off in terms of trying to look for entries in the market that is currently tricky in terms of technical analysis and the outcomes. So with this, it's simple. I just spotted that if we are looking for entries, so if you're looking for trades where the market is not giving us that, now I saw it on the third touch, I saw we can buy and stuff, but the fact that it was shooting downwards massively, for me, that was too risky to buy. So I was like, you know what, let's stay away from it. And that was a wise move, because once I stood away from it, I sat down and then I looked at it, and then I saw a different scenario, and then that's the one that we come into now. Price moved, and then now it started building this pattern right here. So I was like, once candlestick breaks out of structure, impulsively we can see momentum to the downside, and then boom. Okay, so let us take a look at what happened after we spoke about that, which is this exact same trade right here. Once breaks out of structure, we take. So for this one here, our breakout was on this previous candlestick, and normally we see these things if you go all the way down to the 15-minute. That's how we'd be able to spot. So you'd simply see right here is where price is broken out of structure. Let me just draw this from the 15, because that's how we are able to spot it. Right here is where price has broken out of structure. So how we'd normally go with this trade is that we would easily just put your sell stop somewhere below here, somewhere just below this candle. So when it does go down, it activates us, and obviously our stop loss just above here. And since we're looking for these take profit areas, we're looking for price to go all the way down to here. We're looking for price to go all the way down to here. Let me just remove this, since you've seen it on the 15 minutes. So I think it's safe of me to remove it. Since we're going all the way down here, we wanted to just capitalize, and the one thing that I like is that the risk compared to reward on this specific trade is over 6, meaning that you're risking 1 in order to make 6, and the maximum that it's been at is 1:3.3, meaning that we have been able to go all the way down. So let me just show you guys how I was able to go with managing this trade, because I think, yes, as you'd catch a trade, it doesn't help if you don't know how to manage it. Let's say now, for instance, with this trade, if you didn't manage it well, you would have went from 3.4%, holding a positive 3.4%, all the way to giving it all back to the market up until what? 0.9 percentages, you understand? So this is how we'd normally be going into it. But with us, in terms of management and stuff, you obviously have to be looking at how the market is reacting. So obviously this is where we got our entry, and then price started shooting downwards. Price moved a bit downwards. So when price started moving downwards, it got here at this 90% rule of the first short pattern. So when it got here, obviously deep down in our heads, we're expecting things such as prices to come back, maybe retest this area, because if price happens to retest this area, then we can still see price pushing all the way to the downside now. And yes, price did come back to retest this area. You can see we went from holding 2.8% to close to almost giving it back to the markets now. And then boom, candlestick confirmed, and then price impulsed a bit downwards. So when this candlestick actually happened, we saw this impulse. We wanted for price to break at least below here, so we can be able to just scale in or like look for some sort of management and stuff, because like the best thing that you can do is to firstly lock some profits and then start looking for more opportunities to build up on that positive trade that you are currently in. So after this happened, it shut down, and then it gave us this young retest here. Then the next candle, it went down. So for me, this was a confirmation that price has broken to the downside. So with this, I had already adjusted my stop loss to just above here. So instead of now giving it all back to the markets and stuff, now I've locked in 1.7%. So meaning that if I had 10,000 rands at risk as my 1%, now I've got 1.7, which is 1,000 which is 17,500 that I've been able to secure in terms of the positive side, and going all the way to the downside, we're looking to come here. But with how the market played out now, let us take a look at with how the market has played out, because I believe there's still more of us building up until we've reached this area. Because here, obviously, this could have been take profit for this first take profit, but there's still more potential all the way down to where price is going. So what I would normally do is that I would just evolve my structures. So let me just remove this. I've seen this pattern, it has already presented itself, so no need of me to still have that structure. I'll just evolve this right here, evolve this right here, just like this. So what this can do is that it can also help you into moving in the following week, because today is a Friday, market is going to be closing later on. So Monday when it opens, already you can take this weekend to do your analysis, clear around the videos that I've posted 2 days ago, and also on Monday about talking about how I go about these 3 ideas. Be in the Telegram group, look at how I shared them at that time, look at what I was saying, because yes, maybe on the screenshot I said some specific things, but when I share them out in the Telegram group, I'll be more specific in terms of the details of what it is that I'm looking for, and I'll enter if what happens. So even if I don't share that I'm entering now, that okay, maybe this is what we're looking for. So even if I'm busy with other things and I'm not entering, I can't share that. Automatically it means that you'd also be able, you were looking for that, something that you're also anticipating on your side, which helps out massively. So with this, obviously now I'm looking at this being first touch, second touch, and then price coming maybe up until here, giving us a third touch at this resistance area right here. Let me go on the 15 to see what it has built on the 15. So on the 15 years, it looks super clean, just like this. Yes, 15, it looks clean because you can see previous support, it went up, broke out, retested, and still continued going down. So now I think there's a high chance of price coming back here, retesting, and then going a bit more to the upside. But looking at it, like in terms of it being able to push up massively, like there's only 3 candlesticks of the 15 minutes, meaning that it only took 45 minutes to go all the way up, and it took a bit longer to go down. It's a bit risky. I'd rather wait for at least one of the first for price when it gets here to build up like some sort of a correction. When it gets here, build up some sort of a correction, and then once it has built up some sort of a correction, then I'm more likely to take a sell on that specific correction. I'm more likely, because so far I'm out on this trade, but I'll be more likely to take a sell than I'll maybe still continue going down with it, this being my stop loss, and then I'll take, obviously this being first take profit once again, which it's still 3.7 percentages, which is much more greater, and then pushing all the way down to our overall take profit. So we're building on the first trade that we took. So far we closed 1.7%, but we still want more. And with this move only, there's a high chance of us closing close to 8%. So with this being a 8.2%, if it happens to go all the way down, he'd take profit 8.2%. it means that we've been able to lock 8.2% plus 1.7%. When you add them two up, obviously it's like close to 10%, 9.9% on just a single trade. Because yes, this could be different positions, but it's literally a single trade, because it's been the same trade of us seeing the movement go all the way downwards. But that's what I'm seeing on US30, guys. I always want to just share as much as I can when it comes to the market, so you don't have to go through the same processes of me spending money, trying different things, back testing, investing in this, buying different types of things that are going to help me in terms of me growing my skill. All you have to do is literally just watch this video, watch my YouTube videos, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and obviously just follow through with my Telegram public group, whereby that's where I share most of my trades that I take. And I'm just excited, and I'll be excited to just see what you guys are saying about this, because the one thing that I need from you guys now is to give those comments, tell me what you're seeing. And yeah, I think it'll be much more better for us to be able to know. Tell me what you're seeing, like in terms of, I'll pin even the comment there. Actually, it makes much more better sense with them explaining how they're seeing it, because you can say that you're buying, even though I'm seeing a sell. If you're saying that you're buying and you come up with different types of scenarios, how you're explaining it, that makes perfect sense. But if you're buying just because the market is going up, then you haven't got a specific strategy, and we can't work with something like that. We need something solid to be able to work with, especially in this industry. So I'll see you guys on the next YouTube video. It's about this Tupi. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in. Make sure that you're already in this Telegram group. The link will be down in the description box.